Okay, so it is day 3 of Let's Get Ready for Class. We've covered day 1 was a bit of moving, day 2 was your abs, day 3 is going to be waking up those glutes. So if you are ready, we're going to be working on glutes and a little bit of stabilizers. Just maybe 10 minutes or so, so it shouldn't take too long. So if you're coming into your quadruped position, hands and feet are going to be nicely spread. If you're happier on your wrists or your fists for your support through your arms, feel free. But we're going to start off as we did on day 1, just a nice easy quadruped position, opposite arm, opposite leg. So breathing out and reach, breathe in to return. Make sure we have some energy through those shoulders so the shoulders don't come in through the ears. And we're just reaching opposite arm to opposite leg. So we breathe in to turn, exhale to reach. Inhale to come together, exhale to reach. Inhale in, exhale reach. Inhale in, exhale reach. Now because we're going to be working on glutes, I'm actually going to stretch them first. So what I want you to do is cross your leg behind the other leg and just sit back on your haunch and ease into a glute stretch. If you find you're comfy wriggling side to side, wriggle side to side. Should feel the stretch on the glute of your bent knee. Then coming back up to center, come back into your quadruped, cross the opposite leg over. And again, we're just going to sit back into your glute stretch here. So the glute stretch is on that bent knee. Now, if you stick your bottom out or curl your tail in, it might feel a little bit different on either side. And then we're coming back up to your start position. Now, when you're doing the next set of exercises, I want you to stay consistent through your spine. So you can either do them in the quadruped position, and we're doing leg up and down, or you can do them elbows down and you have a bigger range, okay? So if we're starting in this wide position, as the leg comes up, I don't want you to bend through your spine. And you can see there, it's a little bit harder to get range through that leg. Whereas if I come lower, I can lift my leg up a little bit more. So we're going to start on this single leg. We're going to lift the leg and tap it down. Lift it up and tap it down. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. For 4, for 3, I line to the hands. Now hold it up. Little pulses here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex and point the toe. So we flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Remember, you can be up here as well if you prefer. 2, 1. Now from here, bend the heel in, press out, bend in, press out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bend it in, heel to ceiling, press up and up and up and up. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, extend that leg, lower it down, and sit back. Cross the opposite leg over just to stretch that glute you've just worked. You're going to feel it on your support leg as well. So if you need to do both sides, feel free, do both. And then we're coming back up to start on your second side. So again, make sure as you're moving that you're not arching through the spine, that the actual spine and the pelvis stay nice and steady. So if you're sitting in your quadruped or you're coming onto your elbows, we extend the opposite leg back. Remember, as we exhale, we're lifting the leg up. As we inhale, we're bringing the leg down, and we're not going to arch through the back as we go. So we're lifting and tapping, and lift and tap. Think about long through that leg rather than high. So exhale, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, lift and hold. Pulsing it here, press up, up, up. Now your weight should be on your shin bone, not on your kneecap. So keep the weight on the shin bone here. 3, 2, 1. Flex and point. So we're keeping that thigh length high. Thigh length is going to stay exactly the same. It's going to stay parallel to the floor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, we're going to bend the heel into our tail and press it out. Now the heel bend, the knee is staying parallel to the floor. So we're not losing knee height as we bend, it stays up. So last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Keep that bend in, press up to the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, should be burning. 2, 1, press up, stay long, lower it down, bend in, cross that other leg over, and stretch out that glute. Okay, we're going back to your first side now. So if you come back into your quadruped position, okay, what I want you to do is come down on your elbows if that's your preferred. You're going to lift that leg up. Then you're going to bend knee towards the other knee and straight back up. Knee in, straight back out. Knee in, straight back out. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Now this time, instead of knee coming in, it's going to come in, but it's going to cross over the other side. So we press out. We cross it behind the support leg, press out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press up, hold it high, and lower down. Sit back on your haunches. Coming in for your second leg. So leg comes out to the side. We're lifting it up. We bend it into the same side, straight back out. So bend it in, straight back out. Bend and bend. Remember, your weight is in your shin bone. Further forward the knee weight is, the more likely you're going to have pressure on your tummy, or on your shoulders rather. Last one. Now remember, on this side we're going to cross it in and behind and press out. So when you're doing it, make sure, if I come front on, the first one was here, second one you're crossing behind, so it's on a slight diagonal. So you're pressing out, cross behind, press out, cross behind, without that hip dropping. And then remember, you've also got your weight on that shin bone. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Sit back on those haunches. Okay, coming back up into your quadruped position, we're going to slide around and onto our side. We're going to come in. We're going to have the top leg nice and long. Okay, so we'll lower it to the floor, so we're on a diagonal down, hips nice and long. We're going to lift that leg up, We're going to pulse it for 8, 7, 6. Don't want it high, because as you go high, you start using the hip here. We want you to be using the muscle. So as you're looking down the leg, you should just about see your toe. Now from here, we're going to circle it backwards and backwards and backwards and backwards for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Bring that leg forward, just so it's in line with your support leg. We're going to tap the floor and lift it up. Tap the floor and lift it up. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. 3, 2, 1. Circle here for 8, 7, should be burning, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, lifting an inch higher and bend that knee forward. Give that bum a pummel. Okay, we're going to swap around to the opposite side now. So we just swap sides over. Coming onto your bent leg position, where hands support us, leg is nice and long, so whatever way you're happy moving that arm, top leg, remember, is long and it's low. So we're going to lift that top leg up and it's just going to come in line with the hip. Remember, if you go too high, you're going to start using slightly different muscles. So we're going to lift up and tap down, lift up, tap it down, lift and tap, lift and tap. So you've got 4 more, 3 more. Leg that's supporting you is still working, so you might feel it in that left, in that inside hip. Now hold it up, circle it back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it there. You're going to bring that leg forward and backwards. Now bring it forward so it's in line with your leg underneath you. And we're going to tap down here and lift. Tap and lift. Remember, not high, because if you go high, you're going to end up rotating backwards. So it's just going to be in line and just a little bit higher than that hip height. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Circle 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Burning should be here and in here. Take it a slight bit higher and then lower it down. Give that bum a little bit of a pummel. Okay, we are going to stretch these glutes out on your back. So we're just going to take a roll onto our backs. You're going to cross your right leg over your left leg. Hands are going to go through. You should feel that stretch on the bent knee. Okay, so the bent knee that's facing outwards, the leg closest to you, you'll feel the stretch in that glute. Be careful you don't let the tail come up. Keep the tail down so it stays in that glute. And then we're going to swap the leg over. And exactly the same. You're going to feel it on the closest leg hip as you pull the leg in. Okay? Some people like doing leg over leg. So if you prefer and your hips allow, you can cross legs over legs and then just bring both knees towards you or pull both ankles away from each other. So that's leg over leg. So it's as if you're crossing your knees and pull towards you. Okay, from there, hands behind the thighs, breathe out, head, neck and shoulders come up. Your other option, if you prefer, just to stretch, is to have one leg and just reach, and that will give you a little bit more like a ITB glute stretch as opposed to a true glute. And then same on the other side. So your leg is crossed over and you just stretch out. So there's some nice little basic glutes, but they work quite well. They should be able to target where you need targeting. So this is officially day 3, which was a little bit of a glute wake-up call. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're catching us on the replay, then obviously you can stop and start, and you can obviously do it again if you feel it wasn't enough for you. If you wanted to make it a little bit harder or a little bit more intense, you can obviously use a little bit of ankle weight around your ankles if you prefer. So catch us again tomorrow for day 4 of our 4-day challenge, and again we'll be live on Facebook at 12:30. Thanks for joining us. Take care, and hopefully you said hi to glutes.